Sagittarius, this is Lisa from Soul Source Tarot. Just coming in to give you your April reading, the general reading for 2019. Oops. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for giving it a try. And if you've been here before, I really appreciate the support. I've already meditated on your energy and I'm going to shuffle them up and we'll get started, okay? If you like this video, if it resonates, please give me a like, a share, a subscribe. You can write a comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right, and let me just cut the deck and then we will see what story we have to tell. Okay, let's see what we got. Sagatarius April 2019. Spirit Sagittarius. Okay. All right, we start out with the Nine of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. All right. The Nine of Cups is, there's that. Can you see that? All right. The Nine of Cups is basically comfort, luxury, stability. Okay. So that's where you're at now. This is what you're feeling. Okay. Oops, am I shaking this too much? All right. The Two of Swords in reverse. This is the lesser of two evils kind of decision. You don't have really a right choice and you're a little confused about what you have to do or what kind of decision you're going to make. And it's almost the same way in the upright. So it's basically you have a decision to make, a rock in a hard place. You don't want to, but there's something that you're going to have to make out of this decision, okay? Then we have the Knight of Wands, and he's like a hasty change, kind of, in maybe your job, your home, or a life event, possibly. Okay, so there's going to be a change going on. All right, let's see. Then we have the Sun in reverse, and this is unhappiness, or sadness, depression. You're feeling a little bit lost for some reason. Let's see if we can find out what goes on with this. All right. Now the Five of Wands in reverse, and this is avoiding conflict. You don't want to get into any fight about anything. I am shaking this up anyway. You don't want to get into any kind of fight. You're just trying to avoid it completely. All right. The Five of Cups in reverse. Now this is, you're moving on from something. So, okay, you're actually going to we knew you were going to make a decision you didn't want to make. All right, so something's going on. You had to make a decision. You didn't want to make it, but it was going to have to happen. This is going to be like hasty changes, like quick action, and you're going to make things happen faster than maybe you would have normally. All right, I don't know what arena it's going to be in, but some kind of life event is going to be changing. Okay, the Sun is sadness, depression when it's in the upside down, but then this one is, okay, I don't want to get into a fight, so let's just forget about it. And this Five of Cups in the reverse is moving on. So that kind of makes sense. You want to have no fights. You want to move on. You're feeling a little unhappy. There was changes going to happen. And a decision you had to make. All right. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. He's in the upright. And he's like, he feels kind of like he has to be conservative, something. He needs to be frugal. All right, so something's going on maybe, and maybe this has something to do with your money. all right? Something in the monetary zone where you have to be frugal about it. So maybe something's coming up with the changes. Something's coming up in your changes that you need to have extra money, so you're making sure you put it aside. And then the Hermit. Now this guy is, you need to be alone and think about things. Maybe you're not sure of what actions you were going to take. So you're not wanting to be isolated. It's not like that, but you just need to be time alone, time with yourself, just to think about whatever might be going on here. All right, you got the Three of Pentacles, and that was in the reverse, and this is lack of communication, a lack of teamwork. So maybe you were working with somebody in some aspect of your life, possibly your job or maybe voluntary. I mean, I guess it could be home life, but I don't really think so. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it could be. I really don't think so, though. I'm thinking it's more of disorganization in a group conflict situation. Okay? So, which is actually weird because I came right out under the not wanting to have conflict. So, let's see. And the Moon. All right, so the Moon, see that one? This is, you have to use your intuition, and you have to be more open to what could be going on, because things are not that clear in moonlight. They're not as clear in moonlight as they would be in the sun. So your intuition has to kick in a little bit to find out what might be causing these conflicts, and you're not sure why things are going sour with this, I guess. So you just have to, yeah, I guess, open up your mind and see what goes on. All right, and now they have the Ace of Swords. Now this is creation, it's victory, it's strength. So this is a victory, maybe as far as what goes on here. I don't know, let's try something else. All right, and then we have the Knight of Swords. He's in reverse. So the Knight of Swords is, he's unformed ideas. All right, they're unformed, they're new. And in reverse, he tends to be a little bit mischievous and a little havoc or disruptive, okay? But he's a whole bunch of new ideas. So you got this Ace of Swords, which is victory, but then you got the Knight of Swords, who's a little bit disruptive, okay? So let's see if we can figure out any of these things. Why is the Two of Swords in reverse? Spirit, can you tell me why the Two of Swords is in reverse? Okay. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And she's, oops, sorry. She's like luxury and love, and she's very grounded. She's generous with everything, all right? So she's a very strong energy. Now, is this the kind of energy that you were needing to take on? Or was this somebody that you know? And they were coming out and making you, helping you make that decision that you needed to make that you didn't want to? All right, let's see. What about the Sun? Why is the Sun in reverse? Spirit, can you tell me why the Sun's in reverse? Ooh, okay. All right. Well, the Two of Cups came out, and they actually came out in reverse. Is this one? This came out in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse is you don't have the unity that you had, or maybe you lost the unity. It was a matter of this unbalance. It's like yeah, you're like not on the firm footing as you used to be with maybe a person, a little group of people, which would actually explain that that whole, this Pentacles upside down, Three of Pentacles. So the unity maybe that you were forming with somebody, it went away. It became unbalanced. All right, let's see. What about the Five of Wands? Now, you didn't want to have a fight. Why is the Five of Wands in reversed? I don't know, I have to clarify having fight or not, but I feel like I should. All right. Okay, now this is the Six of Cups. It came out upright, and this is feeling nostalgic, memories. You're thinking back to when things were better, possibly. They're happily memories, you're having a reunion. So maybe this conflict you didn't want to have is because these are people that you have happy memories with, and you didn't want to shut that down. All right, you didn't want to cause any bigger problems than you did. So you're moving on, which I understand that one because it would be better. But let's see the Three of Pentacles. Let's see if I can find out. Spirit, why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse here? Spirit, can you tell me why the Three of Pentacles is in reverse? Okay. Well, we had the Seven of Swords, and that one popped out in the reverse. And in the reverse, he is... Trying to think of this for a second. All right. Okay, sorry. Thank you. In reverse, he is about not... all right, he's turning a new leaf. He's not stealing. He's not doing something bitter or wrong. This is a desire to change. All right, so either it's you or somebody else that you were collaborating with wanted to change something. And then the Three of Cups actually popped out too, and that was like, this is a matter of like a community, friendship, happiness. So maybe, all right, okay, well, all right. So I'm thinking the way it feels is, okay, this was your comfort and your stability, okay? And then you had the difficult decision that you needed to make, and this person came in and helped you make it. So you had some quick changes happening, all right? This was hasty changes. And the unhappiness that maybe you were feeling because you had to make those changes just was brought on too, also because this unity has kind of it's kind of left. You lost this unity, it became unbalanced, and you really didn't want any parts of that anymore. So, but you wanted to avoid conflict, didn't want to get into fights with anybody, and you started having happy memories about maybe the people that you were in conflict with. So you said, all right, that's it. I'm stepping away. I don't really need to fuss with this anymore. I'm going to move on. But then you were holding on tight to something. Maybe it wasn't monetary, but it might have been maybe plans that you already had that you were going to use in these collaboration things, but you didn't. I guess it could have been anything, and you would actually know. But you were holding on tight to something. And you were taking a moment. So you were going within to say, I need a second. I got to figure out what I'm doing. All right. And then it all boiled down to the collaboration and teamwork just didn't work anymore. You had this happy celebration and you enjoyed that. And you were stepping away, somebody was trying to change. They were trying to turn over a new leaf. So I don't know, was this you or somebody else? I mean, maybe... Not so much not being a bad influence or a bad person or, a thieving person, but just changing something that maybe you won't handle things a certain way like you would normally. Or maybe somebody else decided, okay, let's go about this a different way. All right, but then you had the moon, and that means you had to use your intuition. And your intuition kicked in, and you had this feeling of victory and strength. Okay, and then you had the Knight of Swords, and he's havoc and disruption when he's in the reverse. Let me just clarify him real quick, and then we'll see if that tells the rest of the story. Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. The Queen of Cups popped out. Now she's all about love and emotions and feelings, and maybe it's possible that because the people that you were collaborating with or getting involved with in this teamwork situation and the ones that you lost unity with, you have more emotion towards them than what it was worth to lose them, I guess is the way I could say it. So maybe in all this and after the havoc of this guy coming in and making his unformed ideas, that you decided that was just better to keep the friendships together. So I don't know. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to let Sagittarius know? Anything else Sagittarius needs to know about the month of April 2019? Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else I could let them know? Oop. Thank you. All right. Let's see. All right, so we got the Page of Swords, and he is all about unformed ideas and new things. So, all right, so maybe you're right now you're getting together and you're making that thought in your head. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Page of Swords now, and so now you're going to take those ideas and move with them. So hopefully, if it resonated with you, that's great. If not, hopefully you just enjoyed the reading, and if you can give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, I'd really appreciate it. And I will be back. I will be back either mid-month or in May, and I'll catch back up with you. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Take care.